Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
This is Alex.
This is Bosh. This is the Fool's Odyssey, and this is episode 53?
No, 51.
51. All right.
Yeah, you're jumping the timeline here, Bosh.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about our overall thoughts of Phase 1, 2, 3, and our predictions for Phase 4.
All right.
All right, so last week, we finally finished MCU completely.
Woo.
Yeah, we finished watching Spider-Man Far From Home, and we're just completely done with the MCU for now.
For now. Till Phase 4 is over.
Okay, so as the people who were following us in the beginning, which is like all one of you, you noticed, well, you know that Boshka never watched any of the MCU stuff or never paid attention to it anyways. So he started off from going from like, why are we watching this, to slowly becoming more of a fan, and now he's like, okay, what's next? I want to know what's next. So how does that feel? What's like that change?
Well, because honestly speaking, it's not me though, the one that changed.
What do you mean?
It's the Marvel studio that changed. Definitely. Because you could watch from the first movie, right? What they did and like how the Hulk movie and then how they pull off with the Iron Man, right? And then now they have two completely different direction, right?
Yeah.
One's a completely bonkers and one that's like really well received, right?
Yeah.
And then now they start going branch off, but from the end they just keep picking the right path, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
They see what doesn't go and what works, and they keep experimenting and seeing what work, and then they just keep polishing their arts, right?
Yeah.
It's getting better and better and better, and it shows in my interest too, right?
Yeah.
Because it gets better and better, and it went to the way that who's not a fan, enjoyed. I bet it would be like even more insane for the people who's actually a fan, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it's not me, it's them. They did an amazing job. That's all there is to it.
Wow. So you're saying you didn't change, but the MCU, I you know what? I kind of agree, because if you watch the Phase 1 stuff, although, okay, in my opinion, I think Phase 2 was probably the weakest of the phase.
I can say so. I think that's where they're trying to experiment stuff.
Yeah.
Trying stuff out.
Yeah. Phase 1 was pretty safe, I would say.
Yeah, because most of them are origin story,
origins,
right?
Yeah. And then Phase 3 was just, bonkers, because that's when everyone's already been established and all the stories are connected. So Phase 3 is like by far the best. Like obviously, right? You can't shit on the bed.
That's right. Those like the better one. If you don't like the Phase 3,
yeah, which is actually kind of interesting, because like, me and Bosh always joked around when we watched the movies, like, oh, I can't believe they hired this guy to write the movie. We could have done the exact same job and he still get paid just as much. In fact, we'll probably do it for half as much than what they got paid.
Yeah, we did.
Or occasionally,
we're like, dude, like, why is that? We could have made it better. Like, we don't need that character. Just like, if it's up to me, I would have.
Well, the thing is, like, when watching these movies, we have the power of hindsight, and we're able to see the finished product, because like when you're rewriting a script, it's hard to change just one scene without affecting the whole story.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right. So like, of course we say it jokingly, but not jokingly sometimes.
Yeah, jokingly with a drip of pepper here and there.
Exactly.
Extra spice.
We're throwing some spice in there. Now that we concluded all this stuff, like, how do you feel about Marvel? Like, do you love it more? Are you neutral about it?
Well, the thing is, okay. We said it to last episode, but we went and watched Shang-Chi, right?
Yes.
And that's just not fair.
What do you mean?
Because the thing is, like, after the end of Phase 3, before it was at the end game, right?
Yes.
At end game, I liked it.
Yeah,
I like the way they're going, and I like how they set up the atmosphere and the threat level and whatever, right?
Yeah.
It felt good, but I was still 50-50. I don't know if it'll turn out well or worse. Right? Will it go up or go down, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they're at that moment, their peak, right?
Yeah.
At their best, but then after that, if they're gonna start experimenting it, they have to. They can't stay the same, because it'll go stale and people get bored, and
yes, for sure.
That's why, like, I know that after a peak, when they experiment, it could go well or worse, right? And I don't know. And me, I'm skeptical I'm a realist, so they say. I always take it to the more realistic route, which is it's going to be shitty in the next one, right?
Yeah.
And then we watch, put Shang-Chi away, we watch Far From Home, Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah.
the way they handle everything. They handle the enemy, the way they handle the enemy ability, the threat level, the character interaction, just the action scene, the camera work, the Spider-Man, how do you say this? Spider-Man-ness, so to speak. Like the acrobatic move, the how tough he is, no matter how much, anytime he got beaten to like a pulp, he would still like, stand back up and stuff. And then all those portrayal was meshed up so well into this one beautiful movie. Now I'm like, oh, okay, this turns out amazing. Like I can tell the next one, like now I have hope. Like if they keep going to where they're going with this, it's gonna be stellar. Like now I'm curious. Like, okay, what's next? How are they gonna pull it off? And then we watch Shang-Chi, and now
that's
just not fair.
Well, it's kind of like what my coach told me is like when you think he reached the peak, the map zooms out and there's another peak.
Oh yeah.
So So for Marvel, they can only just keep on rising at this point.
See, that's what I'd like to believe too. But then the thing is, like again, like earlier, I'm like, yeah, the map zooms out, but that doesn't mean the bottom doesn't go. There's still a bottom, like they could go from the peak.
So you mean they can fall back down?
Exactly, that's the thing. But the thing is, like after the couple of movies that we watch, they're going to a newer height that gives me hope, and hope is a dangerous thing.
But you love hope.
I do, until it got broken. So yeah.
Well, for me, how I felt about Marvel actually changed a little bit.
Oh.
Some of the movies that I thought were okay was actually better than I thought. And some of the movies that I thought were good was slightly worse than I thought. So it's kind of weird how like rewatching these movies gave me a new perspective. I was like, oh yeah. I enjoyed some of these movies more than I remembered or enjoyed it less. But I think overall my feelings for Marvel still stay the same.
I see.
Yeah. So your journey actually was the biggest change. Between the both of us.
I see.
Yeah.
Because yeah, for me, like we watched the whole thing from the first step to all the way till Far From Home, and then again you can tell the progress they made, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The love and the care they do for the characters and the story. Yeah, just that they love their work and they love the character, and that's just shines through, right? You just there's no denying it. You just have to like. You watch it and you can tell, like, oh, wow. They want to make the character shine. Wow. They want to make the bad guy bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with, we kind of talked about this prior, but like I believe in Endgame, but I just hope that whatever the next big bad guy is going to be, he's just an asshole. I don't want no sympathetic, oh, I'm doing this for a reason kind of shit.
Right.
I just want a super asshole douche that you just want to be like, I want him dead. And I want him gone in the next like 2 seconds kind of thing.
That's the one thing that I really want to. Like a really just an evil dude. Well, not even evil. Probably even like just like, I'm doing it because I can.
Yeah.
Stop me if you can, kind of like that. And
yeah.
And he's really hard to kill. And the whole time they're doing it, the more pissed off we are at the enemy. Why can't you just kill him? Kind of like that. And then when the payoff actually happens, probably feel really good.
Well, actually, because I actually been watching some of the Phase 4 stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, that actually describes the supposed main villain for the Phase 4. So actually, you might get what you want. Actually. Yeah, you might actually get what you want.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, before we haven't decided how we're gonna handle Phase 4, but I think we're heading the direction of we're gonna wait until it finishes before watching the whole thing as a marathon.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's like proper idea.
Though, yeah, about the TV series, they're probably gonna take a longer.
No, you can probably because there's only 6 episodes, half an hour each.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's not. So it's basically an endgame length if you watch it all in one go.
I see. All right.
Yeah, so it's not too terribly long.
All right.
Okay, so before we discuss about what's happening in Phase 4 and all that stuff, I just want to go over our favorite movies from Phase 1, 2, and 3, the Infinity Saga.
Right.
Okay, so let me just bring up the chart here. Okay. So if you can remember these movies. There's a lot of movies actually.
There's a lot of movies, yeah.
There is.
Some hit me better than the others.
Right. So I'm not gonna tell you to rank all of them.
Yeah.
Rather, I'm just gonna ask you, what are your top 5?
Ooh, top 5 is reasonable. I think definitely I'm gonna put Iron Man 1.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put Spider-Man Far From Home. Definitely.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put Endgame. Definitely.
Yeah. So that's 3.
I kind of want to put Infinity War too.
Infinity War, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
The fifth one's gonna be hard.
Winter Soldier, Civil War, Doctor Strange. Because
Doctor
those are the
Strange,
movies that
definitely, yeah.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love those movies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, especially Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange is just. Oof.
Yeah.
I think that's like one of the biggest change at the moment, right?
Yeah.
They start doing more crazy stuff with Doctor Strange. Yeah.
So okay, so for me, I don't know. Should I give my personal list or my objective list?
What do you mean by that?
So like objectively, obviously, Endgame and Infinity War should be in the top 1 and 2.
Definitely.
But my personal list,
Yeah.
for me, I would actually say number 1, I think would be Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Just because at that time, nothing else has been in that kind of it's been like done in that kind of frame,
Okay.
right? So this is actually the first one that pushed the boundary of what MCU can be.
I see.
In my
All right.
opinion, right?
Yeah, this is the one where.
And the fight choreography was all different.
Right, and there's the one part where Captain America was like being spy instead of going gang hu, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was actually a big change for the MCU. And then they kind of just revert back with the other movies.
Right.
That's why I say phase 2 was kind of weak, because if you
Yeah.
see, because we're looking at the list right now, in phase 2, I would say of the
None
movies
of my
there,
thing was there.
Captain America by far was the best one.
Yeah.
And then maybe Guardians.
Guardian 1 was enjoyable.
It was enjoyable. But
Yeah.
I want to say it's like the same level as Captain
No.
America. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in phase 1, I would say Iron Man as well. Iron Man by far was the best of the best in there. And then for here,
Phase 3.1, there's a lot of good stuff there.
it is. So okay, so I already said Winter Soldier, Iron Man. Shoot. Okay, so I have to include Endgame and Infinity War, even though I want to put them in my like 1 and 2.
Special list, yeah.
They're still in the top 5.
Yeah.
Just because, for me though, I actually enjoyed Infinity War more than Endgame. Just because I felt like Infinity War had you felt the stakes.
Yeah.
Like you see them all snapped away,
definitely, yeah.
and you're going, "Oh shit, what's gonna happen next?"
Oh yeah, I agree.
Even though we saw the snap coming, we didn't know how they're gonna fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then with Endgame, it's like a 3-hour fan service movie, which
Pretty much, yeah.
which makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll go back in time. They're doing all the throwbacks and stuff, and then the giant battle at the end. Although there are some changes that we would have made to Endgame.
Yeah.
That's just personal stuff.
Personal, yeah.
Yeah. I'd still enjoyed Endgame.
Yeah, I bet so. Yeah, no, because for me, if you have to put like Endgame and Infinity War, I'll put Infinity War on top too.
Yeah. Right.
Just because you could feel the threat.
Yeah, exactly. And then when Thanos wins, you're just like, holy shit.
Oh crap, he actually won.
Yeah. The protagonist won the movie.
Oh, because like, admittedly, like at that time too, we didn't know. Well, for me at least, I always thought, well, we've been always with the Avenger. The Avenger's the good guy, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh yeah, they'll probably just like win the bet. Oh, he snapped.
Yeah.
Wait, people are disappearing, and then we don't know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The sense of dread was amazing.
Yeah. So the Infinity War for me is actually, yeah, I'll put it up there.
Yeah.
And then I'd see now number 5 is hard.
Yeah.
So I would have to. I would say it's like a tie between Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, Thor Ragnarok, and Black Panther. Maybe.
I see.
The reason why I like Black Panther so much is because I like the culture in the movie.
Right.
Like how they're saying the ancestral planes, the costume designs, the music, everything thematically was great.
I see.
And then the bad guy in there was really awesome too.
I agree.
Yeah. So actually, yeah, I'd probably put Black Panther over Ragnarok. Ragnarok is just a fun movie. But
Yeah,
then,
it's a fun movie, but it's just a regular action fun movie, right?
Yeah. And then Far From Home. The only reason why we say Spider-Man is good because of the villains. Like
Yeah, Mysterio was.
Mysterio is like Vulture, Mysterio.
Yeah.
Although I do agree that Far From Home is a great sequel to Spider-Man. And it's probably one of the better movies.
Because Spider-Man, well, you said it yourself, but like Spider-Man villains are all S tier.
Well, yeah.
They just have so much character in them, and it's just insane.
It's crazy. So, and then now we're gonna get X-Men soon-ish, maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know.
I'm super excited.
No, I shouldn't say X-Men. I should say mutants. We're gonna be getting mutants in there. Is there any characters in here that you thought you didn't like that grew on you, or characters that you thought you would like and then you ended up hating?
Hulk.
You thought you would like him, eh?
I thought I would like him, but until the very end, I was like, oh, kind of like that. I was like,
Yes. That's what I've been saying since day one, since day zero. Every time we bring up Hulk, I'm always ranting about him.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, fucking chill. And I'm like,
Yeah, every time you see him, like, oh, now I see why. But chill. Yeah, there's just so much more potential to Hulk. But
yeah, I agree. Maybe I don't know, they'll do something for She-Hulk, but
we don't. Yeah, I don't know what the story is for She-Hulk. I don't even know if Hulk is even going to be a big part of it.
well,
It could be like a cameo appearance.
well, maybe if there's like a little bit of here and there, maybe it'll give him more. I don't know, characters. I don't even know.
Okay, spoilers alert for Shang-Chi. So remember at the end credit scene where we see Shang-Chi meeting with Wong and talking about the rings? And we see Captain Marvel and Bruce Banner. Not even Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner.
So what's the deal with that?
Are they flip-flopping again?
I was annoyed at that one. I'm like, so wait, why is it not Professor Smart Hulk anymore? Like,
Yeah.
what happened?
What happened? Yeah, did he just go, fuck it, I don't want to pay for the CGI. So. See, this is why, remember...
Development happens back screen again.
Yeah. So from Ragnarok to Infinity War, that was a great character development.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh shit, we're going to see some crazy shit going on. The mental battle between Bruce Banner and Hulk.
Because they finally conversing and whatnot, right?
Yeah. And then now Endgame is like, oops, okay, sure, whatever. And then now Shang-Chi was like, oh, never mind. Like undo, redo.
I
know. Oh, come on, make up with your minds.
Well, but I guess that's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they're aiming for, but
clearly
the thing about Hulk is he's like very unstable, right? That's kind of like the character. Maybe by doing this to kind of like I don't know. I don't know how to defend this. I really don't, because it annoys me too.
So a quote from Shang-Chi: "If you aim at nothing, you'll hit nothing." I feel like that's what they're doing with Hulk.
They're just like, I'm gonna aim at nah.
Yeah, I feel like they have a billboard of characters, and they're just like, what character do I want to cameo? Oh, okay, Bruce Banner.
Hulk. Okay.
Right? It's just like whatever, man. Overall, that's our feelings of Phase 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
and it's crazy to think that this is 10 years old, like over 10 years of storytelling.
Yeah.
You never thought as a kid you'd actually see these guys in live action form, just because at that time comic book movies weren't that popular and they're kind of goofy.
Yeah, because when they make like anything from like adaptation from whatever, be it like
books, video
games, manga, or whatever, when they start doing the live adaptation, so far in history, up until like 2012 or something, it's always been crap. Be it Avatar, be it Dragon Ball, be it Mortal Kombat. Well, Mortal Kombat was kind of okay-ish.
Yeah. But I don't know what's the deal with that. Is it because they want to put their own American spin on this shit?
I don't know, because after watching this and hearing you talk about the whatever opportunity and whatever, I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to feel that's the thing. They're trying to fucking put the indoctrination or shit like that. You know what I mean?
It's just like, stupid Americans wouldn't understand this. Let's just change the joke to something stupider. I don't know. Well, we talked about this in our Gantz episode, I think. But then I was telling Boshka how if I was to adapt something, like be it from an anime, manga, or books or something, you would have to do it you would either have to do a 1-to-1 translation of the thing, or you have to do like set in the same world, but with completely different characters and different settings.
Because that's the only way to do. Because when you start, translating a joke or whatever, it's not gonna work, because a joke is something that comes from like culture, something from like a trend or whatever that originates from the country, right?
Yeah.
If you want to translate it, it won't make any sense. And if you try to add your own touch into the joke, it won't even be funny,
But not only that, but like even casting the characters.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's gonna be rough.
Remember like Dragon Ball Evolution? They casted a white guy as Goku. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why did they think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
Because Hollywood is white.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. After hearing all your talk, I'm starting to think that way. So
yeah, exactly. Right now you see why it was important to not only watch Shang-Chi, but watch it in the opening week to be able to support and give opportunities for those people, for our people.
I don't know about our people, because again, what I'm saying, like for me, again, that one was something that I don't really.
You don't really think about.
Yeah, I'm like, well, whatever. If they make a good movie, I don't care who's casting it. As long as it's great, it's great. I don't care. Be it, let's just say, if Shang-Chi was played by Japanese or whatever, let's just say, and he's doing a really good job, I probably won't be like, I won't be like bitching or shitting anything about it. Or if it's like done by like Indian person and he's done like a really amazing job at it, I'm like, yeah, go ahead. It was a good movie, whatever. But now I kind of see, how do I say this? By staying true to the character at the base material, the sense of what do you call it? Authenticity.
Yes, exactly.
It feels
you can
better.
feel,
like you could feel the atmosphere, you could feel the setting, you could feel everything just mold together very well.
Yeah, exactly. Could you imagine if Shang-Chi was a white guy?
Again, and the thing is like Shang-Chi too, the actor, he's playing both sides of both English and
the Chinese
language like very fluently, and it's just like flopping back and forth.
Yeah, he portrayed the Asian American
exactly.
life. Yeah,
and then not just that, like in when he's like still in his daily life mode, he was behaving like with like even the Chinese family, right? People were talking to him in Chinese, but he's replying in English, like a complete Asian like Chinese family.
Yeah, like me,
like Alex.
like, yeah,
I'm staring at him in the eye right now.
Yeah, literally, I walked in and I was like, "Hey, hey, mom," and then she's talking to me
in Chinese, and he just keep replying. I'm like, "Yeah, exactly."
Yeah, you know the
that's the thing, like because and just that, and then how he started, like when he's starting to say that he is a son of Ten Ring and spoiler alert, when he's actually when he's talking about his origin and whatever. Now he starts speaking more like fluent and more natural Chinese, right? That kind of sets up the tone too. And it's like, oh, when he starts speaking Chinese, like now you could see him like almost like a different persona, and just by doing that, just from that whole thing, you could see the character, and that's amazing. Yeah,
exactly. It's all part of the setting.
Exactly. I never thought of it, but I guess core material is important.
Yeah, obviously it's about respecting not just the material but the culture too, right?
Yeah,
because we're using Shang-Chi as an example again, because it's like the first Asian MCU movie. Just like how Black Panther was doing its thing for the Black community, right? So this is doing for the Asian community. Like the Mandarin, obviously you can't have that character be called the Mandarin or Fu Manchu, right? Because it was based off the Yellow Peril, Asian stereotype, stuff like that. So that's why they called him Wen-Wu in the movie, and they made him into like a super badass warlord.
Dude, the thing is, like, I know that dude. I've watched his movie before. I'm like, dude, I think I know this dude. He's like, yeah, he's like a famous actor. I'm like, holy crap.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
They pulled all the works. They got famous Hong Kong actors and stuff like that. Yeah, because
a lot of the thing is like, I don't know if I should feel bad about this, but like I recognize more of the side characters, like the villain, the auntie, all the villagers, more than the main character. I know them more.
As it should be.
I guess that's what Marvel is doing. Yeah. So I'm like, oh wow, that was really cool.
How would you feel if they pulled off an Indonesian MCU movie?
Ooh, I would be really mixed.
Why?
Because I don't know why. I'm always rather mixed when it comes to like Indonesian stuff. Unless it's like an original like Indonesian movie doing like Indonesian horror or like Indonesian comedy or whatever. Cool. But like in this kind of like, Hollywood setting with like Indonesian stuff, I would probably be very scared and wouldn't watch it.
Because you think that they're going to disrespect your culture?
I don't know about disrespect. It's going to feel odd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is going to be a shitty example. But it feels like, for example, it's like watching a Chinese person singing an opera. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's doing well, sometimes you'd be like, something's not right. You know what I'm saying?
But that actually is a shitty example because there is Chinese opera.
There's Chinese opera that was really well. I know, but what I'm saying, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
That's a funny example. But I know what you mean, because that's what we all thought what's going to happen with Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
But if they treated the Indonesian MCU film with the same respect and care that they did for Shang-Chi.
Again, see, the thing is, like, I don't know how you feel when you watch this.
I thought it was awesome.
Like in the beginning, when you come to it, what was your expectation?
I thought it was going to be like okay at best.
See, for me, it would be like that too. But then I would be like, maybe you said like, I'd be afraid of, well, probably it's more like, I'm afraid that it'll put like a certain image to the people who's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
And like if it's not done well, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, oh shit. Now if I say like, oh yeah, I'm Indonesian. Oh yeah, you're oh fuck me. You know?
Exactly. That's how the Asian Americans felt when every time they had like a nerdy yellow kid on TV, or every time they had a guy who can speak perfect English, go, hey, put on a funny Asian man accent. Like this is why like the way they're portrayed is
It's very
respectful. Yeah. Not only that, but like, you know, no caricatures of the culture.
Yeah.
The characters themselves.
But yeah, Shang-Chi was a really good movie. That's really good. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's really, really
I
good.
would, you know, honestly, I would love to see the MCU expand more. Like, I want to see some Filipinos, Indians.
Oh, definitely.
All the Southeast
Oh, dude,
Asians.
because the thing is, like, right now you could see the culture, right? I know it's kind of like American / something, like American Chinese in Shang-Chi Nation. Yeah. I would like to see that and then explore the culture of the other country more. Yeah. Because that would be really sick.
Yeah.
Show for example, because the one thing that I saw in Shang-Chi too is the elegance. Yeah. The not just elegance, it's like an exaggerated elegance. Like the exaggerated, like, you know, like all this culture, it's like they blow it up to 11 just to show how amazing it is. And I thought that was just amazing.
Yeah, just like what they did in Black Panther as well.
Right, exactly. Like in Black Panther too, like all the tribes and doing those stuff. And even though they have all this, you know, like another accessory or whatever futuristic stuff, they still do the woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
And like, you know, that just, whoa, you know, holy shit, that was cool. Like, yeah. Exactly. Those kind of stuff. Like it's, holy crap. It's really sick.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, this is why it's important to support these kinds of movies. Well, our movie.
Specifically.
Yeah, specifically our movie. Which is why it was important for us to watch it in the opening week.
But the thing is, like, won't it be difficult to find, for example, someone like Shang-Chi? Because the actor was just there at the right time, the right person, I think. I think it'll be pretty hard because he fits the bill to a T, don't you think?
I think so.
Like, perfectly.
Well, it just, because, I don't know, I guess he manifested it in a way, because prior to them casting Shang-Chi or even having it in production, he tweeted at Marvel, hey, so when are we going to make a Shang-Chi movie? Yeah. 2 years later, he got the role. Yeah. So he, like, in a way,
he made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen. So that's why I keep talking about manifestation, positive mental attitude.
Yeah, don't work with me.
Energy that we put out, we get back in, you know, that kind of spiritual bullshit. Yeah. But
we said it a lot, but we don't, you know, we're struggling to believe. I don't want to say we don't believe, we do. It's just really hard to believe when all the energy we put out is like just negative and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We don't practice what we preach.
Exactly.
What we're preaching is good shit.
Yeah. We're saying the good things.
Yeah. Yeah, like I remember back when we're watching, like, you know, Friends, the TV show. Yeah. Like, they're in New York, one of the most multicultural places you can be in.
Oh, yeah.
All white.
Oh, true.
All white.
True.
And then, like, maybe like 7 seasons in, one black character. Right? How does that make sense? Well, it doesn't.
It's a long time ago. That's how it makes sense.
Yeah. See, like, nowadays,
that was the culture back then.
That was the culture, all white. Yeah. Nowadays, that shit wouldn't fly. You know, we got to see some, you know, Spanish. We got to see some Chinese. We got to see some black. We got to see some Arabic. We got to see Indians. We got to see everybody.
And you know what's the best part about it?
What's that?
All those mixture makes everything a lot more interesting.
Oh, yeah. I would love to see
just because by having them there, just having the cultural mixture gives character and atmosphere just to hold everything, right? Yeah. Now there's this mold. There's this interaction. There's this mash. There's this puzzle that, you know, they're trying to fit together, and you know, most of the time it works, right? Yeah. So yeah.
Wow. So did I convert you to the other side now? Before you're kind of neutral, not really caring.
Well, now the thing is, like, not you. Shang-Chi did. So know your place.
I'm taking the credit for it. Because I planted the seed in that.
Well, the thing is, like, well, again, like for me, again, at that moment, I don't really give a damn. If it's a good movie, fuck it, whatever. It could be played by Piccolo, playing Avatar for all I care. I really don't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it's good, it's good. Yeah. But then, well, Shang-Chi like showed the whole thing, right? How the whole thing, just like this one piece of puzzle placed in the right place, just make the whole picture that much greater. Yeah. So yeah, that gives me like, oh yeah, maybe just doing it this, like giving it this much respect, giving this much love. See, this is the part that actually makes me now excited for what's to come from Marvel. Yeah. Is the amount of love and respect they do to the character and, you know, whatever it is that they're doing right now, right? If they're going to keep doing this, you know, and like, you know, trying to, because they themselves is what you said, they're a fan that's making this with love and whatever, right? And like, if they keep going this way and just just like expressing all the love, just molding this into this beautiful work of art. I'm all in, right?
Yeah. Because actually, like, I was thinking about it while you're talking. Is just like the only thing that was culturally different in these movies was actually Black Panther, Shang-Chi, and Doctor Strange. Everything else was the same, same old America.
Well, yes, because everybody's in the same spot, right?
Yeah.
Everybody in such a same spot that you makes me wonder, like, you know, your questions, right? Oh, when a threat happening, where are these heroes?
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
But now that we know that we're Shang-Chi in China, well, he's there right now. He can't come to you. Now that's a more possible.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you can't help Wakanda because Wakanda's
under attack or whatever, right?
Yeah, exactly. It makes more sense for it that way to happen. So yeah, I just want them to be global expansion. I want to see.
I think that will only go well.
It'll only go well.
Yeah, it'll only go well.
That's the direction you want it to go.
Oh, definitely. Like, because it's also I don't care if it's just like fictional or exaggerated like culture like showing, but doing this as an exposure, right? Like, it's exposed people to this the element.
Yeah.
And those exposure can like just spark an interest. And well, damn, from there on out, it's just
like, I'm not gonna lie,
because there's so much good thing out there, right?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like when Black Panther came out, I wanted to learn the language. I actually wanted to learn the language because it sounded so cool to me. And then I also told Boshka this, like when we started watching Shang-Chi, the opening sequence was all Mandarin. I was kind of scared. I was like, oh shit, people don't want to listen to this bull crap.
Yeah.
But luckily, people stayed and people cheered.
Everybody stayed, and everybody just like watching. Like they read the subtitle and they see and then when a cool thing happens, people were reacting.
Yeah,
when
I was actually surprised. I hear audience reaction.
Yeah.
Before it was kind of like quiet and people was watching it, but now I guess people.
Yeah, when there's a joke, everybody was laughing, and then it was just like, ooh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's just more hyped up for it.
Exactly.
So that's our thoughts. Phase 1, 2, 3, Infinity War. Yeah. We kind of went off into
the thing tangent. Is like probably like almost half of this talk was like talking about Shang-Chi and stuff.
Yeah.
This is just how much hope and
love that we have for it.
Yeah, it's something like an expectation that we have to what come forward, right?
Yeah.
It's just this much good. We love the direction they're going with. We just want the next one to be just as great, if not even better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so
guess I'm hooked. I hate to say it, but I guess I'm hooked.
Yeah. So that's what we thought about Infinity Saga, phases 1, 2, 3.
So now what's the next one?
Yeah. So now we're going to move on to our phase 4 and what we predict what's going to happen, right? So there's the TV show. So right now we only have the TV shows and Black Widow and Shang-Chi the movies.
Sorry, give me a second. Will this be a spoiler if I ask you what is this phase going to be called?
No, because we don't know what this phase is going to be called. It's just called phase 4 right now.
So not yet, eh?
Yeah.
All right.
We do know that it's going to be dealing with the multiverse.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now, the only thing that's have come out right now is WandaVision TV show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier TV show, Loki TV show, Black Widow movie, Marvel Studios What If TV show, and Shang-Chi movie. So we should only talk about these 6 right now, just because nothing else has come out.
Well, I mean, I don't think. Well, I for one don't know anything else other than.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. We'll just talk about the whole thing. So I'm not gonna name all the movies that are going to come out, just the ones that did come out right now. So right now we're dealing with the multiverse and stuff like that. So here, WandaVision was setting up Wanda becoming more powerful.
Wanda is the Scarlet Witch, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
So actually, no, that's a spoiler. So I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay.
So now that you know it's gonna be dealing with the multiverse, what are you hoping to see and what are you hoping to expect in this one?
For example, like there's gonna be like 3 Scarlet Witches in the same place. That would be pretty messed up, don't you think?
Maybe
this paradox happening and they just like start deleting the universe and they gotta like redo or whatever.
Maybe that'd be a cool concept. See, for me, Shang-Chi was awesome. I love that. Eternals is the next thing that's gonna be like, oh shit, that's gonna be crazy, because this is gonna be the next thing that's gonna be out there.
So wait, the next one is Hawkeye or Eternal?
Hawkeye TV show, yeah.
Oh, that Hawkeye is a TV show.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is him passing the torch to his apprentice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know he has an apprentice, but all right.
Eternals. Eternals is about godlike beings and why they actually have an excuse as to why they didn't interact with people on Earth and why they didn't.
Yeah, in the trailer, I think I heard something along the line.
Yeah, because they were forbidden to. And then, I think Miss Marvel here is going to be an interesting one.
What's Miss Marvel?
So Miss Marvel is dealing with a young girl named Kamala Khan. And she is a Middle Eastern girl.
Okay.
Who has superpowers. And she's going to be part of the MCU.
Oh.
And this is going to be an interesting one because I believe they're going to make her Muslim. She is Muslim.
Oh.
Well, the actress is. I don't know about the character.
Oh. Okay.
So I'm guessing they're going to pay respects to the Middle East and Arabic cultures. And
is that a movie or is that a...
That's a TV show.
Oh, TV show.
So this is actually going to be interesting too. This is probably what Miss Marvel is going to do is what Shang-Chi and Black Panther did.
Right.
So I hope to see Miss Marvel succeed.
I am scared. I'm scared again.
So this is one step closer to Indonesia.
One step.
And then Spider-Man. We watched the trailer for Spider-Man. And we saw we actually saw the hint of the multiverse. And how...
Did we?
Right, with the Doc Ock at the end.
Did that have something to do with multiverse?
Yeah, that Doc Ock is from Spider-Man. The previous Spider-Man movies. It's not like a new Doc Ock character with the same actor.
Yeah. So it is just from...
It's from that movie.
Okay, so I thought it was just like...
No, somehow he got transported into the MCU.
That's a problem.
And we don't know how. We do know how.
I don't.
Doctor Strange fucked up the spell.
Oh, right, because... Right.
Because of Peter.
Yeah.
But that's... So, dealing with the multiverse again.
Mm-hmm.
And then She-Hulk, Moon Knight. I don't know much about these, so I can't really talk much about it. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now
that looks sick.
We're actually excited for this one because I think this is
That's gonna be the first. Yeah.
Trying to fix the multiverse
and fuck it up even better, and then just opening up a whole thing.
I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen here, but this is gonna be crazy because this is the part where we actually see Doctor Strange at his strongest. So he knows all the spells. He knows everything. I think he's the Sorcerer Supreme in this one.
Oh.
Right. So he's like at the peak of being a sorcerer.
I see.
So I can't wait to see more magical shit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I want to see more magic.
Yeah.
And that's and then now we see Thor, Love and Thunder.
Oh, there's still okay.
Yeah.
So there's still Thor movie going on.
There's still I don't know if this is gonna be his last one, but he'll probably want to keep making it.
So I guess he'll be the part of the first Avenger that's still going, kind of.
Yes, him and Hulk.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Thor, Love and Thunder, Secret Invasion.
What
This
is
is what
that?
I was talking about. Where the Skrulls slowly take over the world by imitating other people and capturing the people they imitated.
Okay.
I don't know how they're gonna do with this one because it's established in this universe that the Skrulls are good guys.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna change that.
Right.
And then Wakanda Forever.
How is that gonna go?
I don't know. We don't know how this is gonna go because unfortunately Chadwick Boseman passed away.
Right.
So I don't know how they're gonna handle it. We don't know. They confirmed that they're not gonna recast him.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna CGI him.
So it's gonna be a new, like, it's a different story then, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a character taking on the
Yeah.
mantle. And we don't know how they're gonna. Yeah, I don't know.
Something to look forward to then,
Yeah.
or be worried about, one or the other.
Yeah.
Well, with the direction they're going.
I think they're gonna handle it
Yeah.
respectfully, of course, but we just don't know how they're gonna do it.
Mhm.
Ironheart.
What's Ironheart?
Now this is an interesting one because Ironheart is supposed to be like someone who rebuilt Iron Man's armor,
Okay.
and then Iron Man was like, "Damn, that girl's smart." So his AI was helping her suit or something like that.
And she'll be like the new Iron Man kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh.
So this is interesting because Tony Stark is dead.
Mhm.
He's not an AI program anywhere.
Yeah. But there's still Jarvis and whatever, right? Well, Jarvis is gone.
Jarvis is gone, yeah. And in this one, I believe the rumors are saying that she's more connected to Wakanda than Iron Man.
But then Wakanda is also in a weird situation, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, with the Black Panther being changed and whatever, there has to be like a bit of a...
No, I mean, you still have Shuri, right? She can teach.
Oh, yeah.
She can teach him.
She's going to recast it there, right?
No. Actually, no, she's not recasted. She's still a part of the Black Panther.
I see. Now it's confirmed.
Armor Wars. Now this will be an interesting one because now we finally get to see War Machine do some cool shit.
Oh, is that like a War Machine solo movie?
This is a TV show.
Yeah, but it's like focused on War Machine?
It's focused on War Machine. I believe the original Armor Wars was like Tony Stark's technology got stolen, and then they're all trying to scramble to stop him and stop all the armors from attacking each other or something.
But didn't that kind of like happen
Kind of ish in Armor
in
3.
2, right?
Yeah.
2 or 3?
3, I think, ish. Well, anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, in this one, I believe they want like maybe someone stole Tony Stark's armor, and then
It's gonna be Tony Stark's fault again.
and then yeah, War Machine has to stop him. I Am Groot. I don't know what this movie is gonna be about, or a TV show is gonna be about.
Mhm.
The Marvels.
What
That's
is that?
the second Captain Marvel movie, and the reason why it's called the Marvels is because they're gonna have Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, and the little girl, Captain
Right.
Marvel's best friend.
Right.
The daughter is gonna be
Yeah.
another Captain Marvel.
How many are there?
3.
They have like same power or?
Similar, different, maybe. I don't know.
So how do they just like propagate? Like they just
They just show up because they feel like it.
They just like grant me your power.
I guess. I have no idea.
I mean, if there's 3, why can't there be like more? You know what I'm saying?
I have no idea how it's gonna work.
Let's go with 7. 7's a good number. Well, how about 14? You know? I think with 14 we can save the whole universe.
I have no idea. Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. That's this. You know what? Despite the fact that it's a holiday special, it's confirmed that it's still a part of the MCU canon. So this relates to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Oh,
Yeah. So
so it's not just
it's not just like a
just
goofy,
like Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's not like a goofy thing. It's actually relating to it.
Okay.
And then now we have Ant-Man Quantumania.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one's gonna be nuts because it's gonna deal with the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Then we have Blade and Fantastic Four.
Blade. The Blade?
Yeah,
The vampire slaying Blade?
yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah. They're gonna redo it.
Wow. I'm excited even more. Like when you said Blade, I'm like Blade? The Blade?
Yeah, so that's what's slated for Phase 4, assuming nothing goes wrong or anything like that.
And that's gonna be by
23.
23, eh?
Yeah, so 2 years.
Yeah.
Actually, we're already a quarter way there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so probably it actually will pass by faster. than
Very
we think.
fast, yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be interesting. Well, they haven't announced what they're gonna do with Fantastic Four or Blade yet, or if they're even gonna be part of Phase 4. But
Well, Fantastic Four has to, right? Oh, not really.
no, it could be part of Phase 5 if they
Yeah.
really want to.
They could make the intro for 5. I think that would make sense.
Yeah. So because Marvel Studios have said like as long as there's more years ahead of us, we'll keep making these movies. So there'll be like Phase 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. I'm sure they mapped out
Yeah.
what they wanted
Because
to do.
they do have a spine of what the story gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Like I'll start with this, the third's gonna be this, and then the multiverse, and after multiverse there's this, and then that there's like originally in the comic book that's the way it is, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I wouldn't be surprised if he mapped out up to Phase 7 right now.
What is it? Phase 7?
I have no idea. We don't know. It's
Oh.
all secretive. But but I'm saying I wouldn't be
Oh.
surprised if he already.
Always that ahead. Eh?
Yeah, he's already that ahead. Yeah, because I believe when he said he was finished with like near the end of Phase 3,
Yeah.
I think he said he mapped out to like Phase 6, I believe.
Oh wow, that's way ahead.
Yeah, well,
He's probably by 8 now. Then.
yeah, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
I guess he's just maybe wait and see where he wants
Well,
the story to go.
true, because like I don't think he can go too far ahead. For example, like if something happened to like an actor and whatever, something like you probably have to change and whatnot, right?
Yeah. So,
But
yeah. I guess because he only
map it out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just an idea. It's like none of these are in production yet, so
Yeah.
it doesn't affect the
So
story.
what he does is he's just like making like a rough outline and making a connection from each
Yeah.
story to. I see.
Yeah. And it's actually pretty cool because Kevin Feige, the guy who's handling all this, he was a part of the original X-Men. Like, I believe he was a producer on the original X-Men.
Oh.
Yeah, that was like, what, 30 years ago? 20 years ago? No, 30 years ago. No, 20 years ago.
I guess X-Men was a. I don't want to say a huge thing back then, but I guess it is, right?
It was.
Nowadays, it wasn't talk as much. I don't know why.
Because it's 20 years ago.
Yeah, but if somebody just brought up an X-Men stuff, like, dude, this is gonna be a switch of a conversation, but like the Wolverine on the PS game show thing, right?
Yeah.
Just Wolverine doing nothing, sitting on a bar with the blade came out. People are screaming.
Yeah.
Like, just that. Imagine. That's what I'm saying.
Because Wolverine is such
The
an
iconic.
iconic
No,
character.
I get you. But like, what I'm saying is that it's X-Men. Come on. Whoever you put out, people will still love them. Like if there's just something new or whatever. Like even in Deadpool too, right?
Yeah, Deadpool.
Just by any people are still hyping. People are still like insanely in love with X-Men. It's just the way it is.
X-Men is just
Just
same with
really
Fantastic
cool.
Four. Fantastic Four and
Yeah.
X-Men. Those are like the really
Yes.
like fan favorites of the
Yeah, I'd say.
MCU. But that's the future of Marvel there.
Now I'm like scared if they pull out X-Men.
They said they will.
No,
We
they
just-
will. I know, but that's
we
what I'm
just don't
saying.
know
I'll
when.
be like, I know they will. I'm just scared. Now they're gonna pull it out.
Yeah. But yeah, that's. I mean, it'll be exciting to see what they pull out.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah, and then, well, as Bashka mentioned already, the PS5 stuff. Because,
Right.
okay, so I guess as of recording yesterday,
Right?
was it yesterday? Yeah, it was
I think
yesterday.
it was yesterday. Yeah.
They had a PlayStation presentation
Right.
where they're showing off the games,
Mhm.
and because it so happens that they revealed two Marvel games,
Yeah.
which is Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
and Wolverine,
Wolverine.
and they're made by the same studios,
Mhm.
and we don't know much about it because they only showed us a trailer.
Yeah.
Not even gameplay.
Not even
footage.
gameplay, just a trailer.
But I wonder if they're going to be interconnected. Do you want them to be?
Ooh, I don't know. Because the thing is, like Spider-Man, the first game that they made,
Yeah.
not the Miles one, was so great because it's by itself. I don't know how well it will go if they start,
Adding stuff.
mix and matching stuff. Yeah. I mean, it might be cool, but
The thing is, in the Spider-Man game,
yeah.
there is Avengers
Yeah.
Tower. They
Yeah.
reference the Avengers.
They talk about it and whatnot.
And then there's also the Sanctum with the Doctor Strange's
Right.
house. So there is references to those characters. But the Spider-Man in that universe doesn't know any of those characters yet, I believe.
No.
Or he's not like on a friendly term with them.
Yeah, like they only know them as that, but he himself has never been called as a part of the team and whatnot, right?
Yeah, he's a friendly neighborhood
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he's a street level.
Street level hero, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Doctor Strange game though. Flying in the air, using magical.
Yeah, we just
stuff.
can't catch up with him because he's too fast or something like that. Why would he fly? He would just teleport.
But he has a cape, so I guess he can fly in the air. Okay, just give him all the abilities.
Ain't true?
What else? And then the Wolverine one. It was just like a 10-second trailer.
Yep. And it's all it needed. It's all it needed.
All needed. Because when it said Marvel and we were seeing this, I thought it was like, oh, this is Spider-Man 2.
I thought so too.
And then we see a close up of the guy sitting on the bar.
Not even. I saw him like a cowboy hat sitting on a bar. I'm like, no. I'm more like, no way.
Yeah. Oh, I kind of wish they showed a little bit more because it seems like they're just showing us like concept trailer, not even just anything.
That's fine.
I guess.
I'm okay with it. Like, I'm willing to wait. Make a good one. Make another good one. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's the other shitty part. Is like these games are announced for not even next year, but 2 years from now,
Good.
2023.
Take your time. Do it slowly. Make it great.
I suppose.
I'm not the type of person going, oh, come on, I want my game. Don't worry, there's other games that I can play right now.
That's true.
I'll wait till the other ones. Just work on it slowly. It's okay. Take your time. Give it love. Give it respect.
But I like collecting.
Nurture it
games.
beautifely.
I like collecting games.
Yeah. So you guys hear that, right? He likes collecting games. Let's get that on the note.
But you seen me.
Oh no, I see your game collection
Yeah.
downstairs. Yes, I have.
Yeah. It's just in case I want to play a game eventually.
Yeah, you give it to your son or your daughter when that time comes.
Yeah, another 50 years or so.
Yep. We're like, oh yeah, this is the game I collected when I was your age. Now you play it.
What else they have announced? God of War.
Oh baby.
That actually looks quite interesting.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it looked quite interesting.
Just quite interesting. Did you see the gameplay? Did you see the stuff that he could do now? Did you see how flashy and how insane the crap he's doing?
But
Bruh.
the one thing I like though is I think they give you all the weapons in the beginning. They give you the shield, they give you the
No.
Blaze of Chaos.
There'll be more. That's what I'm saying. So not all. We carried through with what we have. Probably it's leveled down, whatever.
Whatever, I don't care.
Yeah.
But it makes sense story wise.
Of course.
For him to have all those weapons. 'Cause why would he hide it again? You know, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, yeah, true.
And to be honest, Thor sounds kind of different. Like, not what I was expecting.
It sounds almost like a cowboy.
I was expecting. Yeah.
What was his line again? Are you a nice guy?
Yeah, you're a nice guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that. I mean, that was a cool line.
And his hand was like all this, quick shot look, but he's holding a hammer. So
I mean, it was
menacing, all right, but
menacing, cool line, but he sounds too. But actually, I don't know, because though based on what the developers have said, it's based more closer to the Norse mythology Thor.
Because Norse mythology Thor that I know is just, first of all, insanely powerful.
Yeah.
And second, a nice guy at heart.
Oh yeah.
So when because his voice sounds like he's a really nice guy,
he's
right? He's very like soft spoken. It's like his voice was clear. So I was like, oh, we're going this way. He's not he's still a ham, but the overall impression of it, he's a powerful and good guy.
And they also mentioned that this is gonna be the last of the Asgardian.
Yeah, I mean, we're like trying to fight like Odin's owl. We're head to head with Thor. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they could have done Valhalla or something in the third one.
What's on Valhalla?
Mom.
We killed the Valkyries. On the first one, we ripped their wings and stuff like that.
Yeah, and we made them ascended. So
what do you mean ascended? They're dead. They're in hell right now. In Helheim.
So that's why we gotta go Valhalla to bring them back.
They're not in Valhalla.
I don't know, something. But honestly, looking at all the other games on the PS5 presentation, maybe one or two other games caught my eye, but everything else kind of just
Because for me, I think that's all it takes. Because now I'm really itching to get a PS5.
Oh.
Because now I need to play Miles before I play Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah.
So there's that. And Ragnarok is coming too.
Yeah, Ragnarok is coming.
Can't wait till it comes. No, God of War Ragnarok is coming soon too. And I think, what was the other one?
Spider-Man. Oh, I guess not really. 2 years time. Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Oh no. Was it Foresight or whatever the witch one?
Oh yeah, that's the other one that caught my eye.
Yeah, that was really cool. I heard it was the people who was working on Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Did you see the magic spell and whatever when they do the ice magic?
Yeah.
I lost my brain.
Yeah, it's
just like water froze, explode. I'm like, the impact felt so good.
That could have been. That is the Doctor Strange game. That is a Doctor Strange game.
But I don't think Doctor Strange used elemental, does he?
He could.
Nah, I've never seen it. The only thing I know is that he opens portal. He uses like his portal, his whip, his weapon conjuring, whatever, right?
I know he uses flames.
Has he ever used flame?
Yeah, he used flames in the video games. So I assume that's,
I don't play the video game.
Yeah, but it's based off the comics, right? So I assume flames
I don't know.
is part of this.
Assume. Did you just assume his ability?
Yes.
I don't know, because for me, I don't know. For me personally, I think I'll like Doctor Strange being elementless more than being elemental. I think it makes it cooler. Like the magic is just like completely unrelated to elements.
Yeah. Well, with the new technology of the PS5 and the Xbox One,
everything looks so pretty. It's not fair, bro. Apologize to my PS4. Apologize to my PS3. Come on.
PS3 did its job.
No, PS2 did.
PS3 was a good console.
It was an all right console.
Wow.
It has a lot of good games, yes, but it could have been more. PS3 didn't stand a chance to PS2. The fact that I still miss PS2 more than PS3 shows that PS3 didn't do its job very well.
Sure. Okay.
Because even PS1, like you still go like, oh yeah, Legend of Dragoons. Oh, Genshin Suikoden 2, Suikoden 1. Oh, Threads of Fate. Oh, Final Fantasy 7. Oh, Final Fantasy 8. All this beautiful stuff. You can just go like that. When PS2 came out, you'll be like, oh, all this cool stuff. So you don't really miss it because PS2 is just that great, right? When you play PS3, you're like, oh yeah, PS2. Yeah, PS2. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Did you feel that way when you played the PS4?
To PS2, yes.
So nothing's gonna ever compare to PS2.
No, it could be.
What?
It could be.
How?
Well, that's what PS5 is going to have to do, right?
I don't think PS5 is going to change your mind at all.
I don't know. I'm starting to feel something though, because they start doing this cool stuff.
Because of God of War and
because the thing is, like, a lot of PS3 games, like a lot of them are like a port game, right? From like PS2 remastered.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Half the games announced there was remasters or remake.
Remakes are fine. For me, remakes I'm completely okay.
Okay.
But remaster, I think is
super
it's
lazy.
exactly the same thing. Just slap wrist, like who gives a damn?
Dude, don't you want updated textures?
No, stop it. You know? See, if it's a remake, something change. Be it the character look, be it the stage, be it the look of something, be it there's a new system. They have more freedom to do something, right?
Yeah.
Remaster, just there's more pixel in your thing. No, congrats, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe remakes I'm okay, but
I think I'm pretty sure we mentioned this before, but when you buy PS5, when will you buy PS5?
the thing is,
I know you don't have much money to spend.
oh no, I can. Like
can?
if I really want to, I could buy
okay.
it like right now. It's just
Are you just gonna wait for 2 years from now when God of War comes out?
I don't know because that's the thing. Like probably when God of War comes out or Spider-Man comes out, there'll be like the Spider-Man edition. Because I'm definitely getting that one.
I get two PS5s. Fuck
No, I mean, if I sell that, it'll probably be a lot of money too.
Oh yeah.
But no. I mean, probably. Now you're giving me idea. Or Final Fantasy 16, right? Because I'm looking at that and I really liked it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
'cause-
Elden Ring too.
Oh my god. That's the thing that I saw too. They announced Elden Ring. I saw the trailer and I'm like, this is it. This is gonna be the death of me.
But here's the thing though.
Yeah.
If you got if you got a PS5,
If and only if.
when you get a PS5, after you get your PS5, and then the same game comes out on PC, would you rather get it on the PS5 version or the PC version?
Because the thing is, like my PC, my graphic card isn't really.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It's a 1060, so yeah.
It still runs games.
Oh, it runs games right, but now we're at the 330 something, right?
Yeah, the 3000 series.
Yeah, so I'm like 2 generation behind. And the thing is, like, it doesn't need to look that cool, but if I have a console, I'll probably pay it there because I don't have to spend like probably 4 times the price of a console to get a,
Yeah, I don't
graphics card, right?
I don't think the graphics card thing is ever gonna change.
Yeah, it'll keep going up and going up and going up, right?
Yeah, as long as cryptocurrency is gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
It's only gonna rise. In fact, it's probably gonna be cheaper to just buy a console these days.
It is. That's why, like right now, instead of going like that 3080 or whatever, I just buy a PS5.
But the thing is, you can always go on aftermarket and get the previous generation's graphics card.
Yeah, that's an option too. But I mean, the thing is, like, instead of doing that kind of thing, because another perk of having like a console game is that I think one of them are like console exclusive, right? Rare in between, but it exists.
It does. Yeah.
If they pull out a Bloodborne 2 or something like that, that's gonna be console exclusive.
I mean, is it Final Fantasy? I believe is console exclusive.
No, 15 was in PC too.
No, 16.
I don't know.
Oh no.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's PlayStation and PC.
Yeah, most of everything now is PS and PC.
Well, anyway, yeah, God of War,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and I'm assuming Wolverine as well.
Yeah.
Those guys are PS5s
Yeah.
or PC exclusives.
No, PS5 or PS5 exclusive? You mean
Well, I don't know. They might make a PS4 version.
4?
That's
Oh.
what they've been doing lately, right? Like Forbidden West or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's on PS4 too.
Yeah.
I have a PS4.
Yeah. It'll be a lot better on a PS5 though.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the thing is, like, again, right? I can't tell graphic apart. So
No, it's not that. It's performance wise. It's better on PS5.
yeah,
It's not even about the graphics. It's about
it's with the
performance.
gameplay. So that's a bigger problem.
Yeah.
Like what my father always say, we're always one step behind. When there's a PS6, that's when I get a PS5.
I mean, that's when it's the cheapest. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if I regret not getting a PS4 when it was on sale at work. I think
PS4 has a lot of good games though.
it is. But then the thing is, they made the PS5 backwards compatible, so I'm kind of grateful for that.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it.
I
Yeah,
know how to buy a PS4. Yeah, I can just buy the games and play it on the PS4.
because the sad part about PS3 is that
yeah, it's no
nothing
backwards.
else can play PS3 game, and there's some PS3 games that's just out of this world.
Yeah, well, that's why they're doing remasters, or they did remasters.
Yeah, but a lot of my games are like Japanese, and it's kind of niche too, like Armored Core. Then I gotta remaster that thing.
You just buy the new Armor Core.
Oh, it's different, man. It's just not the same. Because, like, especially like if any of you guys ever played Armored Core like 4 Answer, to Armored Core 5 to Verdict Day, it's like heaven and earth. It's just different. Like for answers more focused on like high speed flying. So you most of the time you fly and just dash left and right like in blink of eye. In 5, you kind of like hide behind a building, jump up, snipe, and then you traverse within the ruins of towns kind of to fight. So your strategic is like more important than your actual skills. In 4, it's just player skills. Yeah.
So okay. Is there any games? I think we always talk about this, but I was going to repeat it anyways.
Keep going.
What games would you want to see on the PS5 that hasn't been announced yet?
There's a lot, dude.
Like what?
I want Xenogears remake.
Okay.
I want the next Suikoden.
Which is kind of
not gonna happen.
I mean, technically, you kickstarted it.
I did.
Okay, so I mean, that's gonna be the next Suikoden. It's not gonna be the exact same, but that's the next one.
that's the hope, right? That's my finger crossed in like pretzel motion right now. So,
but yeah, I mean, technically, you are getting it.
Yes, and Threats of Fate. It's just all the classic games, like because the thing is, like, I don't know when you ask me what kind of game I want out. I can't tell right now, right? Because all the good memories are like from the older games. Like, there were such a good games. But the thing is, like, I don't want the same thing.
Okay, let me rephrase my question.
Yeah.
Is the perfect game for you available on the PS5 right now?
Hell no.
Like the game that you want in your mind to be in the physical world?
No.
What is the closest game to it?
I don't know. Because like I actually saw this. It's kind of like, it's still connected, but it's kind of like outside to West. I saw this of somebody posting this thing of like a dude in like this, like a belt with like on the floor with the VR. And this guy was like running and like, doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
I think probably that was the closest to what I want to play.
Oh, I see. Oh, because you want VR stuff.
Yeah, I want like just super immersed gameplay.
Okay. I dig it. For me, I like thinking about this. I actually don't know.
Yeah, check one of your collection. Maybe there's one that you actually like.
So of the games that I did play, I really love God of War and Spider-Man, but I love God of War more. So yeah, actually, I guess in a way, God of War 2 coming out is
the game that you yeah.
Although I might love Spider-Man 2 more than God of War 2.
Because I don't know, because for me, again, I put this two in like a balanced like kind of thing, right? Put them on a scale and see which one is more hype. I can't. Both are really hype because it's shown like in God of War, it shows everything. You're fighting all this famous god. You fight Odin. You're gonna fight Thor. You have all this cool thing. There's this interaction between what's his name? I can't remember the kid's name. Atreus. There you go. Atreus and Kratos, just like doing all this stuff again. Like there's still another conflict. There's still another, And then on the other hand, there's Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
They're doing a combo attack with Miles, and then Venom showed up. He's like, bloody hell. Yeah.
Well, I do enjoy. I did enjoy the story in God of War more so than Spider-Man. Yeah. How about you? Like,
I don't know, because for me, God of War feels like it's a first step to the next one. Like you could see there's a continuation. In Spider-Man, if they say Spider-Man was over there, I would be happy. It feels like concluded with, the last scene of Spider-Man making like this heavy choice between one or the other, right?
Yeah.
And he does what the Spider-Man would have done kind of thing. Like, the hero. And yeah, I thought that thing just rounds it up very well and makes you like, oh shit.
Perfect journey.
That was because I think that was great.
Makes sense. Yeah. For me, I enjoyed the God of War. Yeah, as I said, God of War story more so than Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Spider-Man's gameplay, I enjoyed it more. Just
well, of course, because you can do whatever you want to do.
Swing around the city, do whatever, climb
everything. You could go faster and faster. You just go like, I got you.
Yeah, any building you want to climb, you can.
Spider-Man 2, man. PS2. Like the maneuver and whatever, based from Spider-Man 2 on PS2.
And
It's
now
really
we're gonna,
good.
yeah, and now we're gonna have a better version of Spider-Man because
Yeah.
all PS5.
Yeah, exactly. Now I said PS2, but this game kind of like now overshadowed PS2 easily. So yeah,
2 more years and then you buy a PS5, I suppose.
maybe.
Well, the thing is, they also said there's gonna be shortages of PS5 for a while until 2023.
Cool.
But maybe you can ask Evander to help you buy a PS5.
Maybe.
He buys like 50 of them and sells it off. Obviously, 50 is the exaggerated number.
Yeah,
Like
it's-
super
the
exaggerated.
the roll number is like 48 because you need one for him and a spare.
Yeah. Hey, what is he, one a supervisor?
You're like, oh.
Yeah, so that's I guess that's all our ranting.
Yeah,
You got anything else you'd like to add?
this is kind of refreshing.
Yeah, like we're not watching a movie.
Yeah, we're
prior-
just talking about whatever comes to mind. Reminds us of our early days.
yeah, it's kind of like freedom, you know.
Yeah, free talk.
Yeah. Yeah. So any last words?
Yeah, I actually have a question.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do next?
I don't know, but we're gonna take a break from movies for a little bit.
Okay,
I mean, I we'll probably get back into it.
definitely.
Yeah, but
Because there are like a bunch of movies that you want to watch, right? Lord of
Yeah.
the Rings, Harry Potter,
Star Wars and
Star Wars. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, Star Wars is gonna be sick.
Yeah, but for now we're just gonna free talk and just chill out for
Find a
bit.
topic or what our idea about business and whatever too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then maybe bring us some guests. There's one guest I want to bring.
Cool.
Actually, 2.
Yeah.
No, 3.
I'm not gonna ask you
Actually,
because
3.
that'll be a spoiler. So
No, 4. I keep
no,
changing my
5.
mind.
How about
No,
12?
12. Yeah.
28, 28.
No, I think there's at least 4 people right now. As of right now, there's 4 people I would like to bring on. The guest
Right
list.
now, so it might go up. It won't go down. It'll go up.
Oh yeah, of course. Because as we continue doing the show, we're gonna have more guests and hopefully bring in more viewers. You know.
Hopefully, fingers crossed. Maybe having some flour in the podcast will attract more
More honey or more bees.
bees.
I mean, that's a weird way of saying it, but sure.
I didn't say the bees. I'm just saying flowers. But okay.
Oh, I don't want to. We're gonna say bugs, the flies.
I didn't say that either.
Okay, so that's
Right.
all we had to. Our weird ass topic of
Yeah.
Marvel and video games.
That's right.
Yeah.
Both of us are very sleepy. So
I was like falling asleep.
yep.
Okay. Anyways, Bosh closes up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This is Boshka.
This is Alex.
We are Fool's Odyssey, and this is and this was the episode 52.
51.
51. There you go. Wrong again. Thank you for
You're the one
listening.
who's wrong. You don't care about the podcast.
Well, anyway, thank you for listening. See you guys again next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.